Welcome back to our PICO-8 tutorial, and this is number 7. In this part we are going to add the ability to actually win a game. Nice. So with this we get a complete game where you can die and you can win, and we have a scoreboard that's working, and it's basically a working Boulder Dash clone without the fancy next level stuff and all that. So we are going to do this in the next episode, I guess. We still have to do a title screen, we have to do next level, we have to do the enemies, which we don't have right now. But let's not get ahead of us, and let's just start. And for that we have to do a few changes again in the code. And let's start with the following. We are going to add a game 1 variable, which is false, and that will be true if the game is won and we have enough diamonds and we made it to the exit. Then we will go and actually update our draw function, because in our draw function there's only level active or dead, but we need something that is game 1. So if we win the game, so if game 1 is false, then do this, and else we want to give the player some feedback. So tell him that he won the game and that what his score is. So we move the camera to the position, to the 0, 0 position again, so that we can do some printing on the screen. And then we say print, and let's say we give him some hearts, which is Shift H. You win. And some more hearts. And we place this at 2050 in the color white. And now we notice that we always have to manually center the text. And to get around this, let's go into our helpers file and add a function that centers the text on the screen, because we are going to have more text like that in a minute. And we call this hCenter, and this takes just a text. And what we will do is we return the middle of the screen, the middle of the screen, which is 64, minus the length of the text multiplied with 2. That should give us the center. The hash tag is the sign for length or size. It's T, of course. And we take 64 and subtract the length of T, which is the length of the text, multiplied by 2. That should work. And then we go and might look a little bit strange. We tell him to hCenter, and we give the same text again, because that way our function can calculate the size of the text. Okay, see if this still works. Yeah, looks good. And we also tell the player his score. So we tell him your score. And again, we hCenter this, and that was at 50 y coordinate. We put it at 60, and we also do this in white. And again, we put the same text here so that the size can be calculated. And last but not least, we also give out the score itself, and that is player1_score. And again, we center this and we put it at 70. So these three lines are always 10 pixels from each other, and we all again do this in white, and we have to convert this, because this is a number, to string, and that is a toString function or toStr function, and we just give it the player 1 underscore score. Let's see if this still works. It does, which is good. Good. We have that. Now we can go into our update function and actually enable winning a game. So what we do is we go to the top and we check if the player has all the diamonds he needs for a level. And if that is the case, we open the exit doors. If there's one, we open one. If there's two, we open two, or how many ever there are. So if level number of diamonds, so the number of diamonds collected in this level, is greater or equals level min diamonds, so the number of diamonds that you need to open the door, then open exit, and we don't have open exit yet, so we have to add the open exit method, and that will then open the exit doors and enable the player to walk out. So we have that, and now we go into the map file and we create the open exit. We iterate through all the fields on the map and check if one of the map tiles is a closed door, and if it's a closed door, we swap the tile to an open door. And we have our doors here. This is a closed door, which is 55, and we have an open door, which is 56. So let's quickly check if we have these up here. No, we don't. So we have open door equals open door was 56 and closed door was 55, which is the tile number. So if you have your tiles in a different spot, just change the numbers. We have that, and now we can open the exit, and for that we use our iteration code, which we have here. We don't use our gravity map, just use these two for loops, which iterate over all the fields. And we do if mget at x, y equals closed door, then we want to switch this for an open door, and for that we use a function we don't have yet, which is swap tile at x, y, and we play a sound effect number 4, which we have to edit. So swap tile is a function we will need in the future, and that does the following: it just switches the tile we have in place with the next tile. So that is pretty much the reason why all the swappable tiles are next to each other, so that we can simply use the swap tile function to get to the next tile. So we have a function to do, which is swap tile xy, and what that does is it takes a tile. Let's use mset, which sets a map tile, and what we do is we do set a tile at x, y. And what we want to set is, we want to set the tile we have there, which is mget x, y, plus 1, the next tile. So that should swap the tile. Let's see if this works. No, something missing here. There's a comma too much. So now it works. Nice. Okay, we have the open exit function. Yeah, now let's create actually an exit on the map so that we can see if it works. And for that we move the map a little. And we do a wall. And we put diamonds on there. And then we put a door right here. And we close this up so we don't accidentally die. And quickly go. Oh, that's wrong. Let's check if these have the right flags. These have no flags, so we can walk on them, which is good. And that should theoretically do the trick. Oh, all the diamonds fall down. Great. So we have 20, the exit opened, and we can step on it, but it doesn't register that the game is over, so we have to set the game state. And to do that, we go in our update map function, which is here. And first we do a little optimization, because right now we are getting all these tiles even if we don't use them. So to optimize this, we only need these if a tile has real gravity. So we are going to move this down here, which should increase the code because we are only using these tiles once we need them. And the next thing we have to do is we check if the player wins. And to do this, we check if player 1.x equals x and player 1.y equals y, and the tile we are on equals open door. Then we want to set game active to false, so the game is over. We want to set game 1 to true, because we just left through the exit and didn't die. And we want to play a little sound effect. We have to check if the game is still on, because if the game is not on anymore, so we have to check if game active is true. So if the game is still active, we do this. Let's check. So we are collecting all the emeralds we can get. Door opens and bam. Nice. There's one thing missing, which is we're not counting any score. So let's go and change that. And there was, strangely, the text is not centered. Of the you win text is not centered. So let's check what that's about. So we go into the draw function first and check this. And that looks all good. I assume that he doesn't. I assume that PICO-8 somehow doesn't see these hearts. So let's maybe hard code this. Okay, so I don't know why this is not centered. Looks correct, but it doesn't seem to be. So we go to our update player function, which is here. And if we get a diamond, we also increase the player score by 10. So that should now increase the score, and it does. Very nice. Door still closed. You can walk onto it, but it doesn't do anything. Maybe we should mark that door as not walkable. So that should pretty much be a wall. Let's quickly do this. Go to sprite and we give it the not walkable flag. See. Yeah, now I can't walk there. Let's check if we have 20 diamonds. If then, yeah, this works. Nice, 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 nice. But still, this U-win is not centered, which bugs me a little. I assume these hearts are not recognized as letters, and so this doesn't work. So let me maybe put this manually to 25, I guess is the right position. Let's see. Yeah, almost. Let's call it 20. What's still missing is our sound effects for opening the door and winning the game. So let's quickly see if we can come up with some. We need sound number 4, which is opening the door, I guess. Let me quickly check. Where do we have open door? Open exit is 4, yeah. So let's come up with a sound here. That is not it. So let's increase the speed. That is not it. That's also not it. That sounds good. Let's take this. And we need a sound number 5, which is if you have won the game. That sounds horrible. No, that's not great. No. That sounds pretty Pac-Man-y. Okay, let's use this for now. So let's see. There should be a sound effect now if we open the door. Yeah, that was pretty subtle. Yeah, sound number 5 sounds okay, sound number 4 not so much. So that sounds nice. Let's take this for opening the door. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so this concludes this 7th episode of our PICO-8 tutorial, building a Boulder Dash clone. And as always, thanks for watching. Next time, I think we are going to put some enemies into the game. Thanks for watching, as always, and bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Retro is the New Black. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please share. Every like, share, and comment helps a lot. Until next time, bye-bye.